Hi, it's Dawn
Matan.
and we're here to answer some of the most burning questions of the internet.
So let's get to the questions that you search the most.
What are we talking about today?
Hamas.
Hamas. Does Hamas have military bases under hospitals?
When you think about military bases, you usually think about remote places, as far
Away
away
from
as
civilians.
possible from civilians. That's not the case with Hamas. Their biggest base is under Al-Shifa Hospital
Which is like the largest medical
center in Gaza. They've actually found 55 meters of tunnels, not only just underneath hospitals, also mosques, kindergartens, schools. Do you remember in the initial report about the hospital bombing?
Yeah.
They said that Israel bombed a stockpile of munition on hospital ground. Turns out it was a misfire by the Islamic Jihad. Because people talked about, like, is it a misfire? Is Israel did it? Nobody talked about the stockpile of munition inside the hospital. I guess that's a given if you're in Gaza. I don't know.
I mean, I once did surgery at a hospital and I didn't find any bombs there.
You didn't see any munition?
Nothing.
That's very weird.
I know.
Does Hamas use human shields?
Hamas loves the Palestinians. Hamas
Really?
loves the Palestinians so much that they want to be present in every moment of their lives.
Oh, wow.
They really want a piece of them in every house.
Wow, that's love right there.
A piece of them being rocket launchers.
Oh, I know that the IDF actually informs the civilians to evacuate before it attacks.
But there have been many cases of Hamas telling the civilians not to leave.
If the IDF are willing to give up the element of surprise or any other element in war just to minimize civilian casualties, that just shows you how much Hamas is using civilians from Gaza as human shields.
Yeah, they mostly rely on women and children.
In conclusion,
In conclusion,
does Hamas use human shields?
I personally think absolutely.
Yes, it does.
Next question.
Next question, let's go. Is Hamas democratically elected?
What is democracy?
What is democracy?
I mean, if your definition of democracy is to take over Gaza and execute whoever ruled beforehand, then yeah, they allow for democracy.
Yeah, that's democracy to me. So ever since 2006, there were no elections in the Gaza Strip. Hamas ruled ever since. They executed the opposition. That's why they don't have any opposition. There's no other option for the people of Gaza to choose from. So what is democracy? Not that
Not that.
at all.
Is Hamas the Palestinian army? I mean, their sole purpose is to wipe out the Jewish and the Israeli people. They've said it themselves. It's not my words. It's
I
theirs.
know. And they wrote it in their charter, which was written on 18th of August, 1988, which is
What is it?
my birthday.
Happy birthday.
Not at all. And I read the whole thing. So yes, their sole purpose is to exterminate Jews and Israelis from the face of the earth. So they're not the Palestinian army. Not at all. I don't think they represent the Palestinians. I think they're just doing what terrorists do. Try to wipe Israel off the map. The question was, is Hamas?
The Palestinian army.
No.
No. Could Hamas attack the U.S.? I don't think they're coming to the U.S.
Even though
Although they do get a lot of love and affection from people in universities like Harvard,
UCLA.
UCLA. I'm going to take this.
Okay.
However, the attack that happened on October 7th in Israel, that they massacred more than 1,200 people, including Jews, Muslims, Christians.
When people think about Israelis, they think about Jews.
Yeah.
But that wasn't the case.
It was anyone. It didn't matter who they were.
That attack actually caused a rise of terror incidents all over the world.
What was our question?
What was the question?
Could Hamas attack the U.S.?
So I don't think Hamas terrorists per se can attack the U.S., but Hamas ideology,
It's already made its way into the Western world.
absolutely so.
I think we should be worried. Next question.
Next question.
Could Hamas have nuclear weapons? I'd make a pun about nuclear weapons, but I'd have to split.
Oh my God.
Okay, but jokes aside, they don't have nuclear weapons, but they have been shooting thousands, if not tens of thousands
Yes.
of rockets at Israel. And it can get to every city in Israel.
Basically, people don't understand that Hamas want to eradicate anyone who's not a radical Muslim. But, it depends on the context.